I moved into my first studio flat in London officially a year ago now, and it's been a long time coming that I wanted to do this. I wanted to move into my own space for a really long time, so I'm quite happy. This is the second time that I live by myself, but it's the first time that I live by myself in London. Before I moved here, I was in a shared house in East London. I really do miss the area that I lived in. It was like walking distance to Canary Wharf, which is a really cool area in London. And it was close to some of my favorite shops as well, so it was a bit sad to leave that behind, but also my massive room. My room was so big. Will admit I spent a little bit too much money decorating that room, but it looked really cute in the end, so I think it was worth it. So yeah, around January last year, I started looking for a studio flat, and I managed to find this one. I'm not even exaggerating. This was the only place that I could find that was within my price range and didn't have like the kitchen and the bathroom in the bedroom. There was one where there was the shower glass box right next to the stove in the kitchen. And that listing was saying like, I think it was like $1,200 a month. And I was thinking, what? Like how, like is that safe? I don't know. Everything was just priced ridiculously and I was really stressed. But then I found this place that cost literally the same amount that I was paying for that room. I didn't think twice. I messaged the agent and I was like, I really need this place. Like, when can I do a viewing? And then within 2 weeks, I signed the contract and got the keys, and then I moved out. So I found this place, which is a little bit further out from the center, but I'm okay with it because the area that I live in is actually quite quiet and safe, I want to say. And in my building, my neighbors are really quiet and go about their own lives, and I don't really hear any noise, which is great. The downside to this place is that it really didn't have much of anything. Like, it only had a bed, like the base of the bed, and a mattress, because I asked them, I was like, please, can you like at least give me a mattress? This place has zero storage except for like one cupboard in the kitchen. I mean, at least that. I had to make a couple of changes. Like, I had to get a new bed that had space underneath so I can, store my suitcase and boxes and other stuff. And I made some other adjustments. I added in the kitchen, I added some shelves. I added like a coat rack, so that has some space at the top for some boxes. And what else have I done? Added some storage to the bathroom. I got this nice over the toilet unit thing, and it looks really cute with the bathroom. I think it makes sense. The positive side of this place not having much storage is that I managed to get rid of a lot of stuff. Like, I was a big time hoarder. Just like, I had so much stuff for no reason. Things that I hadn't used in years, but I couldn't get rid of because I was like, yeah, but what if I need it one day? And like, if I didn't need those things until now, like, I'm not going to need them anymore. So slowly becoming a minimalist, although I really don't think I could be the ultimate minimalist. Like, I love things. I think mentally I've become a lot less anxious. I mean, I still have a lot of anxiety, but compared to before, it's much better. As much as I try and convince myself that I'm like extroverted and all that, it's like I really am not. I'm way more of an introvert than an extrovert. I like having my own space, but I don't like being holed up in the house all day, every day. I genuinely start to feel ill, like I need to leave the house every once in a while and interact with humans, otherwise I start to just get in my head too much and it's just not healthy. So yeah, I really think that every woman in her 20s deserves to have her studio apartment era. It's just life-changing, really. Like, you kind of gain a bit more sense of responsibility, I think, because it's just you. And you need to take care of your bills by yourself. There's no splitting things with anyone. It's all you. I guess I'll do a little tour, maybe with my other camera. My house is genuinely quite small, but it's like perfect for me. I don't really occupy much space. I don't think. Like, the room is a decent size, the bathroom is a very decent size, and the kitchen, I'll admit, is really tiny. It's okay, like, I still fit. It's just sometimes I might hit my head on the ceiling because technically I'm in the attic of an old building. and they just converted it into a studio flat. But again, very decent size. And for a good price. So, can't complain. I'm quite happy. I'm currently trying to practice my lines for my speech. So I joined acting school last year in September, and it's been going really well. I'm halfway through the second term, and we have exams coming up very soon. I don't actually know when. I should probably check that out. And I have to perform a speech, and then I have a scene to do. My scene is from a play called The Effect, which was playing end of last year. I didn't get to see it because I didn't have time. But I am gonna watch it at the National Theatre Archive. It's actually really easy to book. I've never been there, so I'm gonna go later today before I go to my acting class.
Coucou, ça va?
Oui, ça va. Et toi?
Ça va. T'as passé une bonne journée?
Oui.
Oh,
une bonne journée.
Because he clearly, to die and be good better, and therefore no one gave their son. Shout out to Alice and the Kings. Hard it is not to avoid death. Oh men, hard it is not to avoid death. It is far harder to avoid wrongdoing. It runs faster than death. When did he say go back?
I have no idea, like now. Finished my class and it went well. I had to practice, I had to do a mini performance of my speech today in front of my class, and it went better than I expected. I think I was nervous before. I memorized all my lines, which was good. So actually the exam is in 2 weeks' time. So it will be like April 20th?